my, I don't know if it's my device, if it's YouTube, it's my device and YouTube. This is just a warm-up set, guys. Alright guys, chalk up my bells. We're gonna get started. I'm running late. I'm a little worried about my live streaming device, as I got some guests coming up this week and next week. And it just seems to be acting funny. I'd hate to have them come up and then have to start the whole thing over again. This is actually my third attempt at live streaming this workout this morning. So I went light last week. I only did the 16 kilograms. The 16 is my chosen competition weight. So, you know, not super light, but it felt light because I've been training with the 18s and very occasionally with the 20s. I'd like to, I was hoping by the end of the year on a regular basis be using the 20s, but I don't see that happening. So I'm going to push it off, and hopefully on my birthday I'll get a triathlon set, 334 with the 20s. If not a 555. Anyway, I was going to do 2 weeks with the 16s. I decided to just do a week because Saturday I went with a heavy but short sprint session with the 18s, and man, it felt heavy, which is a sign that I need to get back to the heavier weight to train with. Hi, Anna. So, but in order to get back to it, I'm going to start light. I'm just going to do 2 2-minute sets of jerks, 1 6-minute set of snatches. I'll lower the reps per minute. The goal is to just get 2 minutes in for my jerks, 6 minutes in with my snatches. I don't know why everything has felt so heavy lately. And I felt tired. Thanks for being here, Anna. Hope all is well with you. How have your workouts been? So I got 2 minutes on, take a 2-minute break. 3 rounds. Usually I do 3 3-minute rounds, but again, I wanted to back off and just ease my way back into a little heavier weight. First set. Heavy, a little slow, but doable. Man, a few weeks ago, I was banging out eight reps per minute. Just sick. Catch up with you. We're gonna have a 2-minute break. Hey, is that Anuji? Did I get that right? Hey, Mac man. Hold them and then do 1, 2. I'm on it, guy. I'll do it next time. Hey, Heavenly Star, my friend. Hey, Jerry. How long have you been working out? Since I was 11 years old. Consistently, every day, pretty much. And I am 60 right now. So, man, a god-awful long time to be doing this. But, you know, I train all kinds of different things. At 11, I just did like some body weight stuff. Then I guess it was 12 or so, and my dad brought home some weights. And I started doing them. I remember doing power cleans, upright rows. We got a bench. My brother made a preacher bench as well. And we did those. About 14, I had a bull worker too. You guys probably don't remember this. About 14, I started training for football. I was not very good at football, but I loved training. My coach said, hey, you're not very good at football. Why don't you just come in and train? Why don't you come in and lift? Because you like it so much. So I trained for bodybuilding for a long time. And then I was doing some long distance backpacking. So I didn't train as heavy, just push-ups, a lot of running, stuff like that. Until I got back into training. I trained for bodybuilding again, and then powerlifting, and then Olympic lifting, and then kettlebell sport, and then ultra running, then high rep body weight stuff, burpees, and now back to kettlebell sport training. That was a long answer. I apologize. Make sure you have water after work. Mr. I will, Heavenly. Thank you so much. I should be calling you Coach Heavenly. Coach Heavenly, Coach Anna. Anna says, hi everyone. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up and subscribing. Yeah, much appreciated, guys, if you subscribe. I have a goal. I'd like to hit 10K subscribers by Christmas. I don't know where I am right now. 8 something. But I'd like to get there. All right. Let's do another 2 minutes, guys. I did 6 and 6 last time. I'm going to shoot for the same. My very last minute on my last round, I'm doing 3 rounds. So this is number 2. My very last minute, my very last round, let's see how many I can get. Again, I went light last week, just with the 16 kilograms. But I definitely need to get back to the 18s. 16s felt good. They felt light. The reason they felt light is because I've been training with the 18s. But when I did a test set with the 18s on Saturday, man, they felt heavy. So that's a sure sign I need to get back to the 18s. 18 kilograms are 40 each, 40 pounds each. Alright guys, let's do it, round 2. 6 and 6. Catch up with you guys in just a minute. So I was going to do a 6-minute set of snatches. I think I'm going to bring it down to 4. Just to give my grip a bit of a break. All right, 2 minutes. One more round. Hey, Long John, how you been, my friend? It's been a little bit. Hey, Abigail. Abigail says, good job, everyone. Hey, Abigail, good job for you, too. You're an excellent mod. Hey, Heavenly, you still with us? How are your teeth feeling? Do you still have your stitches in? That's my favorite mod right there. Abigail says, let's double tapping and free to subscribe. Everyone, hit button and turn on your notifications and like, and to subscribe, everyone, rig the button, turn your notifications. Thank you, Abigail. That's why you are the top mod. That's why you're such a good friend. Long John says, hey, Anna, I got one more round. And then I get a longer rest break, 4 minutes, 1 set of snatches, and we're done. Easy day. Heavier weight, easy day. Easing back into the heavier weight. Abigail says you're welcome. Abigail's a wonderful singer too. She said she stepped in today. Man, I haven't stepped in a very long time. Years. Just a little under a minute, guys. My last round coming up. Stay tuned. I'm going to shoot for another 6. My last minute. See if I can get 7. Maybe even 8. What do you guys think? If I got 8 in me, I'd be happy with that. So my main competition, I think, is going to be this is called Kettlebell Triathlon. You do the clean and jerk, you do the jerk, which is what I'm doing now, and you do snatches, which I'll do in a little bit. I miss Lilu. He might be in this afternoon. I didn't give much notice for this live stream. So I think for now there's different events. There's a 10-minute event where you do 10 minutes of each. That is tough, guys. I could do it with a lightweight. I could do it with the 12s, maybe even the 16s. And then there is the 5 minutes. We do 5 long cycle, 5 jerks, 5 minutes of snatches. That means 2.5 minutes per side. And then you have the 3-3-5. I think that's going to be my main concentration. But we'll see. Occasionally doing the 5s. I miss Shirley. I miss Shirley too. One of my favorite people. Rosie says, hey, came in to say hi. I appreciate that, Rosie. And give a like before I go to my class. Much love to all. Much love to you, Rosie. Thanks for coming in. Abigail says, I like to work out. I heard you worked out with Jace. I'm sorry that I missed it. I'm going to look for the replay for that, Abigail. Alright guys, let's get one more set in of these. Kettlebell jerks, 2-minute set. So far, this was my 3rd one and the last. So far I've gotten 6 reps per minute each time. I'm going to see if I can do that one more time and maybe even gain an extra rep in that last minute. I like about doing that 3-3-4 as far as competition is it's tough. You still get your heart rate up. Man, you get your heart rate up a lot because you're pushing for reps. It's like a sprint set. If you guys are familiar with triathlon, regular triathlon races, you have, the Ironman, which is the full marathon. I forget how long the swim is. And what is it? What's the bike ride? Is it 50? Is it 100? But you also have the sprint events. So this is actually considered 3-3-5 is considered a sprint event. Last set. Let's push for some reps here, guys. Seven on that last one. Give me a minute, guys. Chalk up my bell. Set the timer, and I'll catch up. Got snatches coming up. Again, I'm going to take it easy. Just a 4-minute set. 2 minutes per side. Shoot for maybe 13 reps a minute. I did a sprint set with these on Saturday with this one, with the 18, and got 20 reps in a minute and 21 set to my other minute. I was pretty happy about that. Alright, that's about just what I needed. Not a lot of time, with some decent reps, quality reps, heavier weight. Give me a second, guys. Put on my shirt for Snatches. This is the last thing, guys, and I'm done. 4 minutes of snatches. As I mentioned before, changed my shirt because it's a little harder. Snatches are harder. You get your heart rate up pretty quick, so I went, and you get overheated very fast. So I want something a little cooler, a little better ventilated as well, because you're going from under legs overhead. I went a little less restriction around the shoulders. Hey Russ, thanks for being here. I am just working out in a gym, punching a punching bag. Nice. Great workout. I've done a fair amount of time on the bag back in the day when I was training for martial arts, especially when I was doing some Thai boxing. Because I have a boxing event. So yeah, makes sense. I like boxing. I should have got back into it when I was younger, but I didn't. Like I said, I did do some Thai boxing. I did some Kempo, I did some Taekwondo. I love Judo. I never stuck, I got a brown belt in Judo. I never stuck with anything quite long enough to get to be an expert, but just long enough to be good. And then for whatever reason, you know, my attention went to another martial art. It's weird, because in everything else in my life, I was able to dedicate a lot of time. And I did dedicate a lot of time to martial arts, and I did compete. But I didn't stick with that one thing long enough to become really, really good. Which you need. If you want to be good at Judo, you need to do Judo for a long period of time. Same with Taekwondo. I did Kempo for about a year, year and a half. I did Kempo and Taekwondo at the same time. That was a good mix. A little bit of Indonesian martial arts, but again, just basically toyed around with that. 1 more minute. 4 minutes of snatches. 2 minutes per side. So what kind of event you got coming up? Raz? Are you amateur, professional? And it's a great workout, Raz? Definitely. Anna, how was your workout? I don't know if you replied up top. I might have missed it. Oh, just a pro. Just a pro. Man, to get to be a pro boxer is a big thing. It's awesome. Congratulations. And well done. I know you worked hard for it. Got to have a lot of discipline. And not be afraid to get hit in the head. And that's a fear. Until you get hit. And then you're like, that ain't so bad. I wouldn't want to make a habit out of it. All right. 4 minutes back on the clock. Hey, Leo. What's up, Yogi? Wishing you a good one. I appreciate it, my friend. Brad says, I am not like Balboa getting hit. It's them getting hit. That's the way it's supposed to be. It's always better. It's always better to be the hitter than the hittee. Guys, I don't know if you just saw my friend Leo pop up. right now I think he's at the top of the game as far as burpees are concerned. Him, Reaper. As far as just pure burpees, I don't know. I think everyone else is heading for that level. Leo's there. Leo's already there. And again, Reaper, the Burpee Reaper. Anyway, I hope you subscribe to him. If you guys want to see some awesome workouts. He's the man to go to. Check out him. Check out the Burpee Reaper. If you want great overall fitness, specifically bodyweight stuff, but some dumbbell stuff too. Jace and his main training partner, Poor Man's Gym. Brian Lane. Check Brian Lane out, guys. Some name dropping here. And if you wanted to see just some fantastic looking reps, Eric LaPointe. He's pretty busy, so he's doing a lot of shorts. But man, the most creative reps in the game right now. Four minutes on the clock, guys. One arm snatch, 18 kilograms. 2 minutes per side. I'm going to shoot for about 13 reps, maybe 14 reps per minute. Probably 13 reps. Last thing for the day. Done. Exactly what I needed, guys. I think I got 27. Awesome. And 28. Thank you, Anna. Hey, Jack. Abigail says, good job. Thank you. Not bad. Not bad. So, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. Let's see. Bad. I can't quite read that. Bad something. Good workout. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And my best Elvis. Reinhardt says you're a warrior. Thank you, Reinhardt. Coming from you, man, coming from you, that means a lot. Hey, Abigail, prayers for you, my friend. Definitely, whenever you need them. So I'm glad I took it easy-ish. Heavier weight, not as many reps, but I just wanted to, I wanted to work on form. I'm gonna go heavy again for a while, but I'm gonna reduce the reps, make things just a little easier for a bit with the heavier weight. Total 92 reps, awesome. I did my warm-up burpees too. Abigail says, I'm afraid of dentist appointment tomorrow. Well, prayers to you. The good thing about, hey Maharashtrian food, namaskar to you, my friend. The good thing about the dentist, we always feel bad going, but once we're done, we're always better off. Our teeth are clean, we've gotten things taken care of. But prayers to you, my friend. Alright, so I'm done. I'm going to go up and do my second round of my yoga asanas. First round is sort of a meditation. I do it at just about 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm up at 2:15. I do my breath work. I do my little study of Course in Miracles, and I meditate for anywhere from 20 minutes to half an hour, sometimes 40 minutes. And then I go down and do my yoga asana practice. And again, that's part of a prayer, you could say, a moving prayer. And then I do another round of yoga after. Hey, Praveen. After, love you too, my friend. After my workout, and that's to down-regulate. That's to take my heart rate and my nervous system, which has been heightened, uplifted through the workout, and I use the yoga asanas and then the breath work to bring me down, to let my body know now it's recovery time. You don't want to stay in that, when you work out, you want to go to that fight or flight. You want to be pushing it, but afterwards, you want to bring yourself back down so that your body knows now it's time to rest, to digest, to recover, and also to be responsive, loving, and kind. That's the important thing. Love you guys. I'll be live at 1 o'clock today with Miss Flipper, my special guest, my good friend. We're going to talk all things Course in Miracles. Come on by, ask a question, hang out. Love you guys. Praveen says, Yogi sir looking like a MMA fighter now. Completely different. First, second, and third lap. True. I don't know about the MMA fighter, but definitely different this lap. Never competed in MMA. Wasn't much of a thing. I just started. 93, when I was very much into martial arts. And I was doing Kettlebell karate, and I realized, man, I got to get on the mat. I got to get some groundwork in. I knew a little bit of grappling from wrestling, but I needed that submission. So I got into judo. As a judoka, I actually competed in the very first Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament in the DC metropolitan area. And I didn't do too bad. Anna says, thank you so much, Yogi. Thank you so much. And then a lot of gym stuff, a lot of gym competitions, a lot of time on the mat. Loved it. I've come to realize, though, back then we were all about, when we saw that first UFC, no more striking, I'm going to be a grappler. Of course, nowadays, we're flipping it around, that you don't want to limit your game in whatever. Trained in real life combat, special forces. I did with Tim Larkin. It was a former bud. He blew his ear out as he was doing SEAL training, so never quite made it to SEALs. But he was retained by the Navy for combat specialists, and he came up with what he called target focus training, TFT. And it is along the lines of, I don't remember his name, he was the British hand-to-hand trainer in World War II. As you want to put someone down, you want to put them down fast. And I did a 2-day course with Tim Larkin in the target focus training. Hey, Jana. Welcome in, my friend. It was good training. It was good training. I've never used it. I hope never to. One thing he teaches to me, you drive like an idiot, flipping someone off, but you never know when social violence turns into asocial, where the guy that you're confronting just doesn't care. Maybe he has a gun, maybe he has a knife, maybe he's going to hit you with a bottle, maybe he just got out of prison, doesn't care if he goes back or he's looking to go back, maybe his wife left him, who knows, got fired from his job, he's just ready to take it to the next level. Or you do something stupid, you hit someone, and they're seriously injured. Now you not only have a lawsuit, but you're liable and go to prison. It's always better to know. If you're in any social interaction and it's about to turn violent, walk away, smile. It's not worth it. It is not worth it, ever. Zero. Can't emphasize that enough. Posturing is never worth it. All right, I gotta go. For Samin, this is my type of life. Yogi, sir. I think you're good with all of it, Praveen. I know you're familiar with the Bhagavad Gita and Arjuna, a spiritual warrior, someone who was on the battlefield and did not want to hurt anyone. But Krishna said, hey, you do your duty and you leave the results to God. That's how you are karma free. Good morning, Michael. So that's what you remind me of. Praveen, you remind me of Arjuna. You're unafraid of battle, the spiritual battle, sort of an oxymoron, or the physical. Let's see. Yes, sir. True. All right, I gotta go. Michael, have you been live yet? Guys, Michael's got an interview coming up. I hope you guys will see him there. It might just be coming up in a minute. If not, I will catch it on the replay. Sorry, Michael. I love you guys. Take care.